When we talk about Whitney Houston, we are talking about a female singer with a special and famous voice in the 80s and 90s of the last century. Whitney Houston was born in 1963 and passed away in 2012. Her passing left the audience with infinite sadness, as well as many questions about the ups and downs of the singer's life. Long before the world knew her name, she was just Nippy, a little girl with a voice too big for her body. In the quiet sanctuary of New Hope Baptist Church, Whitney learned that music wasn't just sound, it was soul. One night in 1983, a man named Clive Davis walked into a club and heard a miracle. He didn't just see a singer. He saw a revolution. With a stroke of a pen, the suburban girl was thrust into a world of flashing lights. The late 80s belonged to her. Every note she hit was flawless. Every record she released turned to gold. She was America's sweetheart, a pristine princess of pop who seemed too perfect for this world. In 1991, amidst the tension of war, Whitney stood on a football field and sang the Star-Spangled Banner. In those few minutes, her voice became the heartbeat of a nation, proving that she was more than a star, she was a symbol. Then came the Bodyguard. Then she sang I Love You. Time seems that a cappella opening showcased a woman at the absolute zenith of her powers, conquering the world with a single breath. But behind the velvet curtain, life is becoming stormy. Her marriage to Bobby Brown was a tumultuous mix of deep love and toxic devastation. The princess is human, and cracks begin to show under the heavy crown. Smiles were no longer constantly seen on Whitney Houston's face. She gradually lost both her singing power and her motivation for life. The voice that once soared now began to rasp. The headlines changed from awards to addiction. We watched, heartbroken, as our idol struggled with demons that even her magnificent talent couldn't scare away. Crack is whack, she once famously said. In raw, painful interviews, the world saw a woman exhausted by the expectations of being the voice. She wasn't a goddess anymore. She was a survivor trying to find her way home. February 2012. On a night meant for celebrating music, the music died. In a hotel bathtub, the world lost its greatest singer. The silence that followed was deafening, leaving a void that no one else could ever fill. Today, we don't remember Whitney for her stumbles. We remember her for the way she made us feel. When we hear that voice, we don't hear the pain, we hear the triumph of a girl from Newark who became the greatest of all time.